Chinese anime, and in the recent years we had some amazing series aired. Today I presented 10 of the most successful of them. The list I made is on a personal choice while keep up the ranking of those 10. Don't forget to subscribe and help this channel grow. Thank you. And starting the list with the anime Stellar Transformation. A world full of monsters, cultivators, and wars. Despite his young age and having problems with his meridians, our protagonist King Yu, a prince, who wants to become recognized by his father, embarks on the path of cultivation. A journey for him just begins. He's traveling to other realms searching for treasures and how to become more powerful while fighting all kinds of monsters and people. All of that with one goal, to protect his kingdom. One of the things like most of the anime in this list is the details in the art design and animation with enjoyable characters. The anime provides many plots, insane fighting scenes, and a bit of romance. If you like a weak protagonist that becomes powerful, it's a very good choice. The anime has 4 seasons currently and another one already announced.
This is just what I expected. Hello everyone, I'm back.
Yes, we noticed. What with your destructive entrance.
Heaven's official blessing, and we are talking about one of the few Chinese anime that got dubbed. The story grabs your interest from first episode with historical and supernatural lore. Liang She, once a charismatic, intelligent and beloved martial god, is now simply a pitiful god with no followers behind. In order to recover and pay the tributes to the other gods, he will need to do some missions followed by fights, romance, and a lot of plots. The animation, the voice acting, and the action scenes are just great and you won't feel disappointed. Every chapter is an adventure with comedy mixed with horror and intrigue. I will say give this show a try, it's really good, and of course a second season is already announced. For number 8 we have the magic chef of ice and fire, and as the title suggested we have some cooking skills to improve and become the best chef in the continent. Protagonist's name is Nia Bing, an intelligent, cunning, and a powerful person. He has one purpose: to take revenge for his parents that he lost to the Ice Pagoda Queen. The story is highly represented with many fights and improving the magic abilities of our protagonist, and not only. The anime provides a nice atmosphere with most of the time being chilling that highly change with fast-paced fights and good-looking characters.
可以活下去，得到重用，成为12祭司之一。
The story provides many elements well combined like comedy, romance, drama, fighting, and of course cooking. A full journey of the life of our protagonist from early age until he becomes a mature man. If you like food, cooking, and magic, you cannot miss this show.
以我的灵魂为代价，铸就一切的元素。
Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. We are talking about an anime that won the Gold Award for the Best New Animation and Best Serial for the 2018. An enjoyable story where the main protagonist Wei is reincarnated after 30 years of his death in the body of a lunatic. Action-packed episode where Wei is needed to fight demons, zombies, ghosts, and some other cultivators in a mission to unravel the mystery of the spiritual world. The good background music and animation is worth mentioning, with even the smallest detail that make this anime to shine and can easily become one of your favorites. A good comedy filled with action scenes make this series a must-watch. first anime for 2022, Throne of Ciel. A young hero is born in a world where demons and humans fight for supremacy. Our young protagonists do everything possible to become a knight and fight for humanity. In the first season, the story provides the full journey of our hero from young age until he becomes powerful enough, learning new skills and abilities, enrolling to academies, fighting for #1 spot, and of course falling in love. Very good fighting scenes, enjoyable audio, and lovable character are just of the few things that you can watch in this series. A second season is already on its way. EA Sports and the best player EXU on the game Glory is forced to stop because of his age. The King's Avatar is a fantastic series about skilled video game players. It used a logical setup, interesting and developed characters to bring up a great story about adults who love games. A protagonist that shows us that despite his age, he's ready to make a comeback in this game. Fast-paced fights, cool characters, and many plots revolving around the life of our protagonist are just of the few things that you can watch in this series. Third season already announced for this anime, while it has already a live adaptation. So if you like RPG games, consider watching this series. And we are talking about an anime that got many fans in the last 2 years. Take the source materials and improve it in almost every aspect. The details are revealed slowly, keeping the audience waiting for the next episode. The story is centered around Tang Xan, a prodigy that got another chance and got reincarnated in another magical world. Together with his friend, will fight for a better world in this Shu land while becoming stronger. Worth mentioning is that we have over 200 episodes, so if you like a big show, you should have no problem enjoying this world and the journey the characters are on. This should have a live adaptation as well. I picked A Record of Mortal Journey to Immortality and is considered the best cultivation Chinese anime. We have the protagonist Han Li, a poor and ordinary boy that joins a minor sect in order to learn martial and alchemy stuffs and somehow become a cultivator. The story provides many chapters of his life that show us how to find his own path towards immortality. The show have almost everything: fighting monsters and other cultivators, reading and learning new techniques, alchemy and making weapons, and an endless journey to find his goal. Those are just of the few things that you can watch in this series. If you're a person of high culture, definitely you're going to enjoy this series since it's considered the best cultivation anime.
黄昏来出潮，心已无欢，又是几度春秋。 Time to forget the historical and old style anime. Because of our number 2 we have Swallow a Star with sci-fi elements. Another cultivation anime but with futuristic elements that you are just gonna love it.
We have from one side man-eating beast and the other the humans that obtain and do the evolution insane powers. Put them together and we have endless battles with plots all around fighting. The sound and animation are one of the best, even the characters are well designed with a very good background story. I'm not going to spoil much, I'm just gonna say that the protagonist is a badass. An amazing anime that focuses on the journey of the protagonist and how to save the earth from monsters. A must-watch anime, especially since there aren't many sci-fi animes nowadays. For number 1, we have an anime packed with action, emotion, and conflict that you won't fully appreciate until you get deeper in the story, and is Battle Through the Heavens. The art and design of the character is colorful and very appealing. The battle and the display of magic are mesmerizing. An endless journey for our protagonist that starts from young age in his way to take revenge, fall in love, and become stronger. Ending, I'm going to say the anime has a story which makes you excited for the next season and the next episodes. Also, a spoiler for the Battle Through the Heavens, despite the 5th season is currently aired, the 6th one is already announced. Thank you for watching this video, subscribe, like and help this channel grow. Dark Blazer.